Hello and welcome to the Ball Plays Railroad Tycoon 2, here as part of Choo Choo Tuesday. We're checking out a custom map. Java. 1870, Java was one of the richest colonies in the world in the 19th century. Connect its largest cities and exploit its natural resources. While private railway and steam tram companies exploited the resource-rich Central and East Java regions, the state-financed strategic railway line from Buitzorg to Soerbaja, connecting the most important cities of the colony. So you are expected to connect Batvia to Soerbaja within 20 years to win bronze. Connect to Merak and Banjo-Wanigi 3 years earlier for silver. Do those and haul 100 loads in a single year in 15 years for gold. The first railway in Java was the NIS, completed between Semarang and Yogyakarta. In 1873, it was later extended to Soerbaja. The Straspoorwegen was laid between Soerbaja and Pasuren. The western part, Buitzung and Tjaleknach, was completed in 1884. Semarang Cheribon Stoomtrams, steam tram, but Dutch. Main line between Semarang and Cheribon was completed in 98. This scenario includes the Sierra Jodel Stoomtrams lines as part of SCS. Okay, so there are some existing lines. Is this us? Okay, this is us. We are... this one? Yeah, this one. Ugh. Ugh. A wooden bridge. Blah. It's disgusting. There's two other. That one's pretty significant. But we don't need to be the richest, we just need to connect up some cities. We don't start with any choo-choos. Oh, the only thing is the Iron Duke. These things cost an arm and a leg to run. I mean, I can come down here and then touch the other city. These only provide demand. And not for anything that we produce, so it doesn't seem super relevant. Are we rich enough to be able to have a loan? No. We can issue some stocks, though, and there's no reason not to. Change the dividend. Instead of forgetting for once. But even that would chew up pretty much all our money. It's the only option. I think the aim is going to have to be to turn this into a big city and make that a big city as soon as possible. Okay, let's go. Thankfully we're so fast that the wooden bridge doesn't really hinder us overly much. That zigzag is a bit stupid. We should maybe try and turn that into a single turn. I mean, here to here isn't terrible. Hail, Hailstorm. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, it's just past noon for me, so it's firmly Tuesday. Most of Tuesday is gone. By my clock. One. Now it's going to be getting close to... Oh. Okay, either end has a maintenance bay, and I didn't realise. That's probably enough to get you your big station, which is going to help the amount of passengers you're going to produce. Holy shit, that thing made profit. Well, it's got a lot more population than me, and the AI is good at exploiting population. Also, it started with more stations than me as well. Agrarian Act passed. Privatization of agriculture is encouraged. Production fees expected to rise. Yep, all the way to the other end. And then that's probably enough to build the... build down to here. A little bit tempting to start up a second one. Especially if we're about to build this. So I have one that goes here, 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 and one that goes here, here. Or maybe I just double this bit of track and have one that goes back and forth here and one that goes back and forth there. And that actually gives me an excuse for doing what I wanted to do, that bit of track there anyway. Turning this into a single straight. Oh, we can't? This station is just slightly too awkward to allow that. Oh, that sucks. Well, tough. I'm not putting up with that turn. I'd rather the train do one tick of reversing. Deal with it. So now this one's going to go ding and then reverse a little. I suppose I could do that. There. Double that little bit of track as well. And I reckon that's rich enough to connect down to Batvia. Now, we said that we don't think we care about the second port, because the ports don't do anything actually all that useful. Demand for produce, sugar, and coffee. Well, there's not actually any produce where I am. There's not any coffee where I am. And there's not any sugar where I am. So it's all kind of pointless. Telegraph cable laid to Australia. Communications expected to become easier. So now I expect you to go from there to here. And empty. Saloon. Saloon. Wish we had the money for a real bridge there, but we don't. That said, it's a new year, so we might as well issue some more stock. Really? Maybe I left it till March. Okay, large hotel. If we could afford them, and we could have them, but we can't, so small hotel's what we're limited to. We're gonna need to double this. So here, 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 there, loop. Although for the moment going there is worth like 5 times everything else, so fine. I don't think they'll run into each other. Has it been... Yes. Which gets us another train. You know what? Maybe we need 2 doing that end to end, and then this one can be doing, like we said here. I hope you get out of the way of that one. Yeah, you at least got out of the way of that one. Whew. Ding ding. No, because I want all those passengers going the longest distance. But what it does do is it lets us build your restaurant and hotel, and your restaurant and hotel. We need that real bridge. We got the money for it, so why not? No more crappy bridge problems. Nope, save that for the other way. Come on, you don't have much further to go. Get there and ding. You know what? I only want you to take the mail, so you get out of there quicker, because otherwise these two are going to collide. Hell, they might still collide. No, they're safe. Now the question is that this is straightened and a high bridge. Do you run out of sand before you get here still? And it looks like... yes, sadly. Alright, that's enough money for an expansion. These are large enough to connect. You are also large enough to connect. So is that. But these two places are not. We could go choo, and then connect these two. It's a fair bit of money. Okay, and then there. Lovely. One of you is going to need everything. That's your job. Do that endlessly. I mean, realistically, it's only going to have, like, 1 mail a year and 2 passengers. Let's try and give them everything. So this... Hotel... Hotel... We shouldn't need post offices, because they should never take so long to get from here to here that they don't pick up the post in time. Wait for them to get off this track before I double it. No sense in slowing them down needlessly. There we go. We have unlocked the technology of the grain silo. I'd kind of like for you to at least have half. These two are a little too in sync with each other. I'd prefer they were more out of phase. It's not like I can magic up more carriages to add. barely made money. Although it will have made more money once you take into account the passenger station, sorry, the station revenue. Oof. Cuban dairy? Oh, this is Java. Vama. We are in Java. We have the Stoomtrum, or however it was described, the clearly Dutch steam train. Stoomtram. Come on, get this last little bit. And then we're going to try and get them more out of phase by making you super expressy. And having the one behind you be the heavy one. Come on, you've got like one more tile to go. We might as well sell some more shares. Which really does nothing to cost us. Like, it doesn't have any cost. It does look a bit like Cuba at a glance. I could certainly forgive you for making that mistake. Yes. That way you will go slow and then they'll get more out of phase, which is what I want. And we've got enough money to expand again. So, we could come over here and add in this to this. Again, it's not a very long route. And actually what I should do then probably is make it here to here and here to here. Oh! No! Why did you crash? Oh, give us a sec. Thankfully, autosaves reasonably frequently. We've certainly played many a game that was newer than this that didn't have sensible autosaving. Cough, cough. What was it? Sphinx and Pharaoh. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Save game error. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. Single. Except that it doesn't like that I moved the window before clicking things. That's me. Fine. Close again. Once more. And good day, Choo. No, I don't like this. Come on. Why are you being like that? Don't make me add more whiteness. Yeah, it doesn't like how dark it is. Here's the answer. Yeah, if we ramp that up a bit, we'll have less sparkles. Okay, single. Load, autosave, pause, then move the window, then get back to it. Now, we were looking at expanding over this way. It's a lot of turns, but they love E. And unfortunately, we need a medium station for you. And that does mean we are absolutely now going to need a sanding and water thing in the middle, which we kind of needed anyway. Okay, so now you don't go from there to there anymore. You go from there to here. And we can have another one that does here to there. Good enough. Saloon post office. Saloon post office. Good enough. You were gonna grab just a single. In case it decides to explode again. Come on, you've got like one more tile of hill to climb. Good enough, get going. There, that should get them out of phase a bit more. And then the only thing I'd worry is that this needs sanding water. And we could start giving these their restaurants and hotels. Done. Maybe this could have a maintenance bay. I'm just that generous. Check if cheaper steam man is available. Because as much as faster trains is nice, cheaper steam man is always pretty much the best if you're in the steam train era. Hasn't actually gained that much space between there and there, sadly. We're gonna have to keep making them lopsided in favor of this guy. You just grab the mail. Ooh. even more. Perfect. Yeah, revenue's not the best, but we've just set up this new thing and it's getting its first set across. I'm not that worried. The whole point of giving you as the mayor was that you're supposed to be trying to get more space between you and this guy, not get stuck. There's definitely not enough houses in Tjibato. But here there are enough houses. And in Bandjar. So we could extend this up to Skimalaja and Bandjar. After like one more significant delivery. It is nice to see this not running out of sand now. You can't name trains at a whim. You can only name them if they gain express status by completing a end-to-end trip at a high speed. So, for example, rather than being called train number 2, this is the Buitzenzorg Bullet. And rather than train number 4, this is the Tjikampek Zephyr. Rolls off the tongue. I have trouble with Tjikampek much more than Buitenzorg. Makes me think of Weasel. Weasel, the slightly slimmer Bidoof. And that has a floaty. Okay, this is gonna ding. And then I think we add that extra this way that we were talking about. Done. Slow down. This way. Now, which side of the river do I want to be on in the future? I want to be on the left side of the river. a small station's going to miss out on the 4th house, and you need 4, so we might as well build it into a medium station. And the same problem here. We need to make it a big station. It's not the longest route. One end is going to need maintenance. Shouldn't be the post office. And we're too poor for the hotel at the moment. You're about to ding. Grab 2 of the passengers. Actually, maybe even slightly more. Grab all of them. They're out of sync enough that I'm happy with them. That should be enough for you to get your restaurant. You can now start having saloon restaurant. New Year's about to tick. Choo choo! Morning, Salah. Stas Porwagen. Splits 2 for 1. So the others have higher revenue but less profit, i.e. we are more efficient. It's a new year, we should check for half-price fuel man. Alas, no. Enough for your hotel. What is this? New Zealand? We have the Stratsporwagen and the Stumtram. We are Dutch Java. Dutch Java. Now, are you going to the further back one or the closer one? You're going to the further back one. So these may end up actually running into each other. The Dutch don't have islands. The Dutch don't believe in islands. They only believe in expanding their land. More and more windmills. Pushing the sea away. This has made money. That's doing its job. You know what? We will allow you to have a post office now. And same with you. Because end to end, it can take long enough for you to actually want a post office. Same with this. Same with this. Denmark has a lot of islands, but most of them aren't inhabited. And some of them are probably just like, there's a rock that comes out of the sea over there. It's like a square meter, but it's ours. Mwahaha. I know Japan has a lot of islands like that. Yeah, they did run into each other. Boo hiss, boo hiss. Okay, where are we supposed to go next? Batavia to Java. So where's Java? Over here. So basically the game wants me to either duplicate or do this. We can't all be massive and mostly uninhabited. Yes, behold our 90% inland, of which like 70% is useless. Useless desert. And then Marak and Banjo Wangi. Banjo Wangi is all the way down here. And what was the other one? Marak. If I was Marak... Okay, we've already done Marak. No, what about Doug? A lot of it is essentially useless. There's a fair bit of the north that is not desert, that is shrubland. And there's a modest amount outside of the food bowl-y bit of the sort of east coasty bit that, well, the east coast slash southeast food bowl that is then shrubland before it becomes desert, but there is a lot of genuinely useless desert. Okay, so I don't really have that much more to do. Just connect over to here and here. Time to flood it. That actually, you say that, Vama. I don't know if you know, but there was plans to essentially build a big water pipe from the coastward side of the East Coast Mountains to the inland side and trap and pump across the mountain range most of the water that just sort of goes out to sea at the moment, and then re-flood the interior basin like it was in dinosaur times to make it into a big farmable, livable food bowl sort of thing. A massive hydro engineering task, but there were plans to potentially do that. Okay, so that gets us here. Stagnant hot water? I mean, if there's a lake, it's not going to be that hot. And it does flood inland naturally, but it would be the idea is to turn it into a both larger lake and a full year lake, rather than a seasonal flooding lake. So we can go here. And then maybe connect that down to here. Where else would I be connecting it to if not? Probably here. Jakarta. Although we'd have to cross a river. But that is certainly a long enough distance to warrant connecting. There we go. Yes, sanding, water, post office, saloon, restaurant. Still need the hotel. And we're too poor to do anything else for the moment, so we need to let some more time pass before we can connect across to Jakarta. Create a whole bunch of super surfers. There are already coastal theme parks for that. Wet and Wild World. Here's the big one. Unfortunately, looks like these have resynced up. We're going to give you as much work as we can to try and desync you again. Not going to work, mind you, because of this. The mosquitoes didn't get the notice. That all looks fine. That sucks. But they're ready for another. Didn't you just leave there? Didn't you just leave there? Yes. Do I turn these into having two? Yeah, I guess we do. Which means we should double track the rest of the way as well. This little bit. Okay. Cheap fuel man? Still no. Tool and die factories no longer accept raw iron. You must produce steel. New year. Still no cheaper fuel man. Only the mail. Try and get you to be as quick as possible. Make some space between these again. Our first breakdown, which is actually kind of good because it makes more space between these two, which is something that we wanted anyway. Are you going to get there first? No. New train, much less expensive to run, only slightly slower, and a lot more reliable. You know what? You, friend, are getting turned down to low priority. Other people can override you. Drive up our share price artificially, and then sell it to make some money. Why do I recommend this game over... this is functionally this, like, this and Platinum, they're fine. They're all the same. This Second Century Platinum, this and all the expansions. It's a case of me being lazy with which exact category I put myself in for those, and the fact that they get split when it's kind of the same game, but just whether or not you have the expansion packs. Like, you don't mark EU4 with Second Century DLC as a different category than EU4 without it, or EU4 with Art of War as a different category than without it. As for 3, this does some things nicer than 3, some things worse than 3. Overall, you hope that never happens. There are so many DLCs for EU4. There are. There'd need to be like a million different categories. There's, what, like 32 DLC things and all of the unit packs and stuff, and then you'd have to have all the different combinations thereof. There would be an astonishingly large number of different possible combinations. Oof. More than half of Tuesday has happened, CK Hawk, by my clock. Past noon. More than half of Tuesday is gone. Okay, we've got enough cash. We can probably afford to connect over to Jakarta. I don't really want that 8. Can we just make that straight? That's kind of disgusting, those 4s and 5s, but it's still... What other option do we have? That option is actually nicer. And the thought was that we do need to make this end-to-end. So... like that. Goodbye this bit. Now, how far down do we want to go straight away? Yeah, we can turn that into only needing one turn. That seems pretty good. And then that gets us across to Jakarta in just a little bit more. Five. Good, these are nicely out of phase now. Build the bridge. Ouch, profits are down. No, that looks fine. I was a little bit worried that this is full, if it was starting to head the other way, but it's full and almost about to get serviced. Oh, we'll sell some more stock, why not? Not allowed to yet. Full as possible, please. Too slow. You know what? Go back. I want you as full as possible, please. And that's enough money to set up Jakarta. Done. I can live without the roundhouse temporarily. We can even be a cheeky person who steals the food that the opponent is creating. Yoink. I'll be having that. Thank you for making the food. Almost always it's the other way around. It is so rare for us to steal AI-produced goods instead of them stealing mine. I hope this isn't so far that it runs out of sand or water partway across. We'll have to keep an eye on that. You need a maintenance bay. So far, it looks okay. We have unlocked the large hotel. it might make it there without running out of water. We'll see. It's about halfway there, and it's about halfway full of water. About a third of the water left, and it's got less than a screen to go. Fortunately, there's not a lot of stuff to take back to Jakarta. That was a very nice payout. Slow down. Do we want to yoink like this coffee and stuff? It's still early enough in the timeline that the cities themselves eat bananas. So we could go grab these, deliver them here. Produce. Oh, bugger. It's going to need to be a medium. Well, it needs to be a medium-sized station. Grab another one of these. So, produce, coffee, here. Produce, coffee, there. That's your loop. Give you a refrigerator so that you can put up with it being slow to pick up. Now, does grain affect coffee? It does, so I'll give you a grain. And then I need to decide whether I'm double tracking that whole lot. At the moment, I'm inclined to say no. So if I put a station here, I could also have one that goes here to here. That'll do. It's not literally bananas, it's produce, so in this case it's like they look like canned apricots or canned peaches or something. I just call them bananas. Like, you look at the little trees. Produce orchard. They look like oranges or mangoes. I call them bananas. Foods and cities have stopped accepting raw produce and coffee. Rip. Well, that's annoying. Just after I set up something to deliver them. New plan. Connect down to here. Done. Okay, your new life is that, and then take it to port. No large hotel, we can't afford it yet. Bananas and coffee is too good for them. They yearn for the return of the lemon-soaked paper napkins. One day society will rise again. There shall once again be lemon-soaked paper napkins. Actually, wasn't there one more? No, I did that right. Yeah, that's actually surprisingly valuable considering it's only two loads of bananas and 2 loads of coffee. Build a right past and demolish their town. This site needs saloon, restaurant. And I'll give it standing water just because I'm nice. New year, we should check if half-price Fuel Man is around. He is, absolutely. No, we can't afford his signing bonus. Quickly, generate money by selling stocks. Instantly buy you. And then I should try doubling that section of track. Okay. Does this thing tell me if I've done 100 in a year? No, sadly. I probably need 2 of these realistically. Yeah, I need a second one. Do you want sugar? You do, so you know what? We'll create another one that goes ding, ding here. At that stage, why not just build one large one? Might need sand on that side. And then your job is to grab these to here. Yep. And that kind of means that maybe I should double that little bit of track. From now on, you do wait for a whole load, and we give you a refrigerator and a grain silo. Yes, number 2 of those has started. Pretty sure you'll get back in time for not needing a third. You can be low priority. Yeah, building a sand thing on that other side was wise. I don't know if you can hear, but we're doing some doggo babysitting, and Doggo's son is bork, 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 bork. Naughty birds, I don't like the birds. Rah, birds. Yours just dislikes everyone. And if they're wearing a high-vis vest, you'll never hear the end of it. This guy can be low priority, because these ones should overwrite him. He's clearly going to get more than a year, like, done his cycle per year. Coolie ordinance passed. Employers protest against regulations raising salaries for workers. Maybe we do need a third. I didn't think we would need a third. I know, the poor oligarchs. However, will they afford a... I think it was that the normal people were revolting. Oh no, it's employers, not employees. Yep, nope, you were right, I was wrong. Ah, this needs a customs house because it's interacting with a port. True. And that's my fault for not making that bigger. The upside is it's going to get out of the way of this sooner. What employee would rally against it? There are some weirdos. We can't afford higher wages. Yeah, we do need a third. It annoys me, but we need a third, so exist. And actually, looking at this, we need a second one of these. I didn't think we would, so I'm going to need to double that bit of track as well. We've got enough money to do another expansion. I meant to connect across to here and here. My mind says go there, then up, then across. Okay, technically we've connected to Sojerba. No stronghold. Strongholds. Done. Finished. And certainly not a Tuesday. Choo Choo Tuesday, Eka Turbo. Heresy. Non-Choo Choo games on a Tuesday. Insanity. I mean, that's kind of okay. We could also set up 1-2 here. No one expects the Railroad Inquisition. A medium won't cut it. That's going to have to be that. We get the pay for connecting the city, which pays for the station. And we can add in here to here. Your job is to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the way back. Actually, 4, 1, 2 apparently. Start on this end. Give you everything. Give this end at least something. Go. And then the only one we have to add is that one. Connect up to Banjo. Yes, we'll double this little bit of track, because otherwise they'll run into each other and cause problems. Get this, it's large hotel. It might need water. Let's just err on the side of caution. No. I said no. Phone, go away. The zigzag is murdering this train's speed. Actually, I could have gotten away with making... Could I? Yes, I could have gotten away with making that a straight line if I sacrificed the 2 ports. That probably would have actually realistically been worth it, so I'm a bit of an idiot for not doing that. Actually kind of look like there's enough to... No, but that's being deceptive because this hasn't had its thing yet. What we could do is add in this, though. I was thinking about doing... that, and then that. Okay. That means we need one of you, whose job is to go here, there, there. Grab 3 sugar, turn it into 3 food. Add in passenger, passenger. Mail? And take that to Sorab Java. That means we need to double track this. And... hello? This. Good enough. And I should do post offices and things here. Probably once you ding. There we go. And then you. And this last little bit needs doubling. And then we're done. Kill that. Go. Alright. Then the only question is, do we need 2 of those to keep up with the sugar production? And actually that kind of means that this could just be passengers. And we could change this to be 3 food. Free oil. No, but... actually, just do each of them half as much. That. So that they don't overflow their food supply. Now, that also means we need one that goes here, there. Bork, 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 bork. Okay. This, I don't care about good bridges. Drops to here. That looks good. And then do I want to go left or right? I guess I'll go to the right. Okay, both directions are bad. I guess I'll go that way because it's less bad. Krakatoa blows up soon. It might be. I like that way more. Look at all those zeros. And then we're too poor, so we need to wait for some more money. But we're almost all the way over to Banjo. And it looks like we definitely do need a second food one. You can go back to absolutely taking that oil. And you are going to need a customs house. Good, we've already got you one. Yeah, let's just be ready for that, so... You know what? That means we can have them do separate things. You're doing Jabo, you're doing... So a Java. Nearly here. Need like 100 more K. Done. No? Fine, we need 100 more K. No oil, you say? Problem solved. Okay, that's this guy was saying no oil. Fair enough. Come on over. Done. Done. Last required connection. Sadly, this doesn't actually have enough people to count as a real place, which is disappointing. Ding, 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 ding. And it's worth buying you. Okay, we can create a little passenger line from here to there. Not going to be super good, but it's better than nothing. Just in case it needs sand and water. Gosh, I'm generous. You can even have a big hotel. Sugar blight hits Java. Sugar production down 1/3 for this year. Wouldn't be that hard to connect up sugar to this port. Trouble is then that's gonna need 2 of them, absolutely no question. Like, there's no way that doesn't need 2. And this end definitely needs water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, take it to there. And that means that little bit of track definitely wants doubling. Pick up. This could definitely come down to the port as well. That's going to mean that this needs a roundhouse. But otherwise, I think it should be able to go here, 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 here without running out of stuff. That kind of means that this bit of track, at least there, should have doubling. And between here and there. Okay, where else? Here isn't big enough to be a thing. Do I really need a fourth? Apparently we do. We're finally ahead of the curve there. Hail Cal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Those of you joining, we are doing some Railroad Tycoon 2 custom maps for Choo Choo Tuesday. Currently, we're helping expand the Javanese train system, mostly by delivering sugar, coffee, and passengers and mail. A little bit of oil. Just the littlest bit of oil. Do I need a third one of these? No, I don't think we need a third one. We've got enough cash, we should do another expansion. Is there anywhere else that could actually use it? Yes, Java. Central and East Java regions. We are helping the Stratsporwagen or the Stumtram. Are there any other resources that I'm not making use of? It could be. Yes. This, but it's not that close to my system. I am using that. I am making use of that. I'm not making use of that, though. It isn't that hard to extend this across to there. Ta-da! This will need sand. And then we want sugar to down here. That is your loop. Looks like the AI was making use of that sugar anyway. What other resources are there? There is no more oil. Actually, there's a little bit of oil here. But you aren't big enough to want oil. Neither is he. Neither is you. So that oil's kind of useless. Honestly, these logs look like the best bet. Especially given that these cities actually do want lumber. So like logs, logs, come across there, and across here and grab more logs. Ugh. That is more acceptable than the other side. Change back to nice bridges. Oh, actually, that's pretty good, because that keeps that a straight line. Yep, I like that. And then we need to get across to... Hell, that could even stay a completely straight line. Beautiful. Logs. And then more logs. Get turned into lumber. I will accept that maybe that will need its own water. And sand. So, now, logs to here. And then here, logs here. There, logs here, there. Looks good. And then maybe one that does this one, although the AI looks like they're actually using those logs. We'll fight them for them. Logs here, and you can take them to the far, far away place. Here. Done. Can we use the paper? The pulpwood? In theory, yes. Does anywhere want paper? This city wants paper. It wouldn't be that bad to connect. I'd need to double between these two locations. Whoa, but that's 7. That hurts. No, I don't think I can justify going uphill for a 7. With a full set of paper. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. This needs a customs house. True. Ding, 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 please. No roller coaster rides on my train? No roller coaster rides. Now, do I need a second one of you? I'm hoping not. Sugar market collapses. Oh, look at that. That like halved. How much we got paid for that sugar? Halved. That's rough. I mean, he's still making a profit, but times could be kinda. How long does sugar last again? Not quite 2 years. Big sugar. Everyone's got it in for big sugar. Looks like you should up to 3 coffee. I can look at whether I want to add in that. Yeah, that's not actually that horrible. I mean, the 4s are kind of garbage. Can we... No, we can't avoid them. God, that sucks. Well, it's as good as it's getting. If I want more deliveries a year, I don't get to be picky. That's gonna need a sand. So is this. Your new job is to take 2 at a time to there. Any more than that and the hills probably murder you. And now that lumber is getting delivered to these locations, that can be doubled, that can be doubled. Who are we competing with? There are 2 AIs, but the AIs only exist to, like, exist at the start. They're not really doing anything. And I don't have to take them over or have more net worth than them or anything. Might be sensible to have 2 of these. Blocking me from Batavia? No, they're not. I'm already over here. This is me. The AI are the red ones. So the AI is here, 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 this side. And there's a little one here that occasionally causes these trains to slow down. Which is a bit of a hassle, but nothing I can do. I'm not buying them out just for the sake of stopping this occasionally. Ooh, it actually went the other way around, surprisingly. No, it looks like 2 is the correct number for that. And unfortunately, it kind of looks like 2 is the correct number for that one as well. We'll get an extra one of you. Or actually, what if we do 1, 1, 1, 1 like that? And then I can turn this into also saloon, restaurant, restaurant. Would mean I kind of need to double this, but that's not that bad. Are there scenarios where the AI existing is a problem without taking them over? There's ones where you need to have the highest net worth or be the richest company without taking them over, so yes. How Dutch is my railroad? Well, I'll leave you to interpret that. We, as I said, mostly export sugar, oil, coffee, if you consider that Dutch, and fruit. So mangoes, oranges, navels, it's not entirely clear what these are. That one was rough in terms of it made you compete. Yes, Shadow Slicer. It made you compete with the AI to be the largest, have the most laid track. Most deliveries per year. You could even do things like highest average speed and most profit, both personally and as a company. And they block you in a bit. We do have to revisit that England one, and we're going to buy the North. We're going to take advantage of the... You can buy the starting companies in the first month by using the event to buy the one that already connects to London. Because if we had have bought that London one, I'm fairly certain we would have won. Well, the London one, and I didn't get bamboozled into collapsing my personal financial position. Yeah, that looks good. That should keep up with that sugar, mostly. You could add in that sugar. But I kind of feel like this port is already sufficiently busy. I should. So... Smash and grab, don't get smashed and grabbed. Consensual grabbing only. That'll do. One of these, whose job is to grab that sugar, deliver it to there occasionally. Fight the AI for that sugar. Just willing to push that up to 3. Oof. Good. We're now ahead of the curve here where they're waiting for the produce rather than being behind and potentially losing produce. We can have a second log one from the looks of it. actually, no, he's about to get here. Too bad you can't have multiple railroads. You could start a second one and flip between them every year, but you're not allowed to do more than once a year from memory. Although I might be misremembering. If you have majority share in 2, you might be able to just flip infinitely. But more importantly, the AI, when you flip between them, would start doing weird shit. So it wouldn't even really matter. Oh no! But the produce died. Boo! Well, only sugar now. Same with you. From now on, only sugar. Revenue is the highest, profit's the highest. Bought industries can't die. This is true. I could have bought it if I cared. Like, we could buy you. We could buy this guy. We could buy this guy. Could buy this guy. Buy this guy. Could buy that now. I'm not sold on those because we're not using the pulpwood. We could buy that. We can buy you. I know you say you're losing money, but you're going to be gaining money from this next year. That's definitely going to be profitable. I'm less sold on those. I don't necessarily believe that those are profitable. That will be profitable. You should be. That one should be. This. This. And this. But it looks like we need an extra train. Yeah, one more couldn't hurt. And then this end doesn't actually do any industries. Money is 9/10 of the law. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. Speed up. Double check that we've connected all the cities we need to, because it's by the end of this year. So, Batavia, Soa, Baja, Marak, Badjawogani. Badjawogani, Malang, Soa, Java, Batavia. And what was the other one? No, that was it. Alright. Christmas Island's like over here. Off map. Direct rule from Christmas Island? I mean, like, Darwin would make more sense. Darwin's like, yeah? Speed up. I don't think there's anything else to do but see if we reach gold. Which looks like a no. Yep, looks like we're getting a silver. Silver. We mustn't have done 100 deliveries in a year. But there's not enough raw goods to get 100 deliveries in a year, so... We were doing about as many as you can do. Maybe if we connected up some more of the little tiny places. That was a nice map. Well done, map maker.